Okay, good morning, you all. Let me tell you how raw this footage is about to be. So I got on here because we need to do our 100 days of YouTube. Look at my hair. I'm over here thinking I'm set ready, and I haven't really done anything. So I was gonna take y'all with me, and now we gotta do our hair. It's something else we have to do. But y'all get to work with me today, at least for right now. Um, I was doing my 100 days of YouTube, and somebody gonna tell me that my video wasn't long enough. It needs to be at least like a certain length of time or whatever. And I don't know who they thought they were, but I'm gonna listen. And we're just gonna jump right into it. So we were talking about New Year's resolutions. Again, walk with me, talk with me. We were talking about New Year's resolutions and what all it entailed. Like what made you fall off this year. Don't mind my dress. This is just right now. It's winter time and this is a summer dress. So I'm just over here trying to, be cute for y'all. But I do want to thank y'all for the subscribers that have subscribed and so on and so forth. I appreciate y'all. Y'all didn't have to do it, but you did. Okay, coming through like Jesus with the kid. But I had to clip it here temporarily because I had to get this head together. It looked like I just hopped on with bad head, and it looked like a whole mess. Okay. Now, y'all seen, if y'all been with me, y'all seen the Sheen haul or whatnot, right? So my stupid self, my dumb butt, want to go back on Sheen. Oh, look at this. This is all disrespectful. My stupid butt want to go back on Sheen and want to try the works again, okay? Now y'all saw also with the edges, they have a mini. Isn't that cute? Okay, I'm finna get back over here with y'all. Maybe, let's just bring this over here with me. Okay, that's what we finna do. That's what we finna do. Okay, move this back some. I ain't really did like my edges all snazzy like that lately, but I'll show y'all up front of what we doing. I hope my sister don't be like, oh, you owe me something because I put you on to 100 days of YouTube. And I'm gonna be like, they been doing it. That's what I'm gonna tell her. I'm be like, they been doing it. Like, you probably reminded me. So I'm gonna remind you. As long as I owe you, you'll never be broke. But you come across my table telling me that and you owe me some money, baby. See, that's why people don't be getting along. I probably should take it all the way down, but let me tell you how much of an urgency this is, because there's still other content I found on my devices, phone. I'm doing it from a few devices or whatnot, but that I need to upload. And so I am doing some other things like some shorts, some reels. Let me tell you, I was so in tribute to myself that I really wasn't, got rid of all the mirrors. So there's no mirrors around me. So that's why my hair was like that, because I just comb a little bit and be like, oh, it's fine, until I get in the car and I haven't been there yet. So that's why you kind of like see me in my glow. Maybe just a tad bit. I said I was gonna take y'all with me and do morning rituals. That so hasn't happened yet. And one of these days we'll get around to it. And wait till we start rolling. Okay, like rolling. That came out wrong, because it should have been like I'm rolling. But that was something. So y'all probably was like, what did she just do to her hair? Well, I'm putting y'all up on game. Okay, so this, I'm gonna give y'all a little bio of me right now. So I grew up, I was born and raised in Illinois. And it started off in Chicago, and we moved to a south suburb, about 2 hours away. Y'all might not say it is, but anything that's off 57. But anywho, yeah, so it started in Illinois, and then we moved from there maybe when I was about 6 or 7, about 6, and we moved to Indiana. That's where some of my other people is from. We can do a history lesson later. So my dad people's from Illinois, my mom people from Indiana. Go figure, right? And I started off in Illinois, and we moved to Indiana again. And when I was maybe about like, I was a rebel, okay? I was like, y'all can't hold me back. Y'all can't tell me nothing, right? And my mom was like, not here. She pulled a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You move with your auntie and uncle to Detroit. Okay? So, this right here, long story short, this right here is a sock bone, which is a Detroit staple. You take some old socks that you know that the dryer done ate up. You take some beeswax and some Pump It Up. You slick all of this down. Okay? Let me tell you how real this is. That these, you see the Murrays, you got the beeswax and edge wax with some Pump It Up, baby, your hair be slayed and slick to the gods. I mean, you could practically do the little Jello tap dance thing on your head, but you could do Pump It Up at your own risk. It do leave like a little flakiness, so just be cautious of that or whatever. But I need some motion in my hair, so that's why I haven't pumped it up as often or whatever. But yeah, this right here is a Detroit staple, and pretty much all of the girls that almost all the girls in the hood know what I'm talking about. And that brings me to my next point. It was nothing like Fresh Prince, but it was all love like it. So I was there for about 2 years, and I came back to Indiana, and thankfully I did, due to the righteousness that I got to graduate from the high school that my mom graduated from, you know, so kudos to her. It wasn't something that she wanted, but it made me feel special. It made me feel like I did something. And those were the same halls that my mother walked in, and you know, that's my little giggle to the earth. So anywho, yeah, I graduated 2 years later at 17, and let me tell you how ghetto it is, okay? It ain't ghetto, but I graduated at 17, and I turned 18 maybe like not even 2 months later, or a few months later. And my mom actually didn't want me to go back to Detroit, so she was like, no, I got accepted to a college in Michigan, and she was like, no, I don't want you to go. And so life events and family tragics, my dad passed, and I ended up, excuse me, this is a skill and this is an art. My dad passed in July, and both our birthdays is in June. I graduated in May, and prom was in April. So like all of this is just like, I'm overwhelmed. I'm a busybody. So the next year I ended up moving back to Chicago, cause I was in love. I still am. So we're gonna go into story time about that another session. And you know, I got something else for y'all, but just stay tuned, okay? Because I'm looking for somebody, and maybe y'all can help me if y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, and we can get this thing rolling. That's not why I did it, but I'm gonna take advantage or whatever. And so yeah, you can really do this however you want to. So we're going back into the hair right now, and you can really do this however you want to. You can do a high pony. You see what I'm talking about? Like, don't mind this. This is just something you got to get through. It won't look like this. I just was being extra because I decided to braid it. You could do a high pony. You can do like a sergeant bun. You can do like, it's so many things. Sometimes if you really want to make it funky, you could just leave some hair out and you could do like just a feather bang if you know how to do those or anything. If I knew, and I'm gonna work on myself, okay, so that we can grow together, so that we can glow together. I'm gonna work on myself because I ended up cutting my hair, and you probably seen, if you familiar with any of my other platforms that I use, you probably seen I'm in a Five Guys and my hair is like this. Dora. I did it. That was professionally done by somebody I knew, and I went to the shop. But this other one, I actually did myself, and it was because I was getting my hair done every 2 weeks. The guy, I had 2 stylists, but the guy actually showed me like how to cut into my hair. And if you are a stylist, then you know what I mean. But how to cut into my hair to like get my ends clipped, and then also for what was it? To get my ends clipped, but also to cut layers. That's what I did. So if I'm gonna work on that, it has to be today. If not today, I'll figure out how to get the picture so that you could see it. But most certainly, I cut my own hair, yes, and it was fat, baby. I wasn't shocked at myself that I did it, but I'm more shocked at myself of how it turned out. And it turned out, okay? You talking about no beauty school classes, no nothing. Talking about some feathered, layered slave to the gods, baby. You would have heard King Zion himself talking about some what it do. But so we just finishing up this sock bun. It's a look. It's a whole look. If you all know anybody, see like this right here, you can have imperfections like this, but we just gonna try it. We just gonna get through it today. Okay. You probably ain't even gonna be able to see it, but we're gonna get through it today. Let the church say, we gonna get through it today. One day we gonna do testimony service, okay? Giving honor to Yah, who's the head of my life, pastor and first lady. Y'all know what to do. If you've been to church with your grandma, you know what to do, or your mama. Yeah. So this part, let me tell you. So what I'm actually doing is I'm just refixing what I did yesterday. And it might look a little ghetto to you, but like, oh my goodness, like that looks like so much work. It really isn't. This part really doesn't have to be braided. I just did it for a look. But what you do is this part. Okay. So it started off like this. As you pull your hair through, what you're going to do is you're going to spread your hair out, okay? You're going to spread your hair out across the entire bun. And you're going to cover up this. Now, that brings me to this. Okay, we're having technical difficulties. This was last minute. I don't even know, like, what I just did with it. And tell me why I have a spare sock just sitting around, just waiting for me to show y'all. So, just, what y'all, oh, look. It's right here. Okay, so look. So, this is your sock. Where's the mate? I don't know. It's probably one of these. I don't know. But this is your sock, okay? Don't mind it. Y'all just know where I found it from. And to do this, this is what you do. Okay? You're going to cut the toes off. Okay? Act like you went to surgery. Now you're a nurse. You're a doctor. Okay? So, you have this. And you can actually, you have your sock. And you can go right through. Now you done made a sports, athletic sleeve. So you start like this. Some people start inside out just because of how it looks. But you can start whichever way you want to. Whichever way makes you feel comfortable. And you just roll. Okay. You just roll. At certain points, you might want to tighten up. And again, you know, now this is the heel part. This is the, you know, what is that? I don't know what you call this for a sock. But, yeah, you just roll. We would have been done it already if I wasn't showing y'all. But, you just roll inside out. And you want to make this as tight as you can. You might want to leave some wiggle room. That's so difficult when you're trying to show somebody or teach somebody something. But now you have this. Okay? And this is the beginning. This is only one sock. So you probably need maybe 4 of them. It depends on how big you want to go. You in comparisons. Let me take this back up. In comparisons, I'm not undoing mine. I will not. But maybe some other time. Cause I have to do my hair. But anywho, so in comparisons to this one and this one, right? So you'll have like a few of them. Forget it. I'll just show you. Okay. Now, this is what else I wanted to tell you. I have different color socks, too. And if you have different color, like mismatch socks, what you want to do is put these on the inside first. Because then you'll have something that really, like, matches your hair. Your hair color. If you're blonde, a white sock could work. But you probably seen them like in the store. These are like long knee-high socks. You know, it's a little dirty and stuff. You probably seen them in the store or maybe at the beauty house so that you can, I do need to get my hair done. You seen them at the beauty house? Let me do this. I'm gonna scooch back some. And this is way cheaper because you already brought this. And if you're not using these old socks anymore, then ta-da! Then you just got a new hairstyle. Okay. You see how I pull it down as I'm rolling? I need a better background. Don't judge me. But that's just to like get, it looks like a donut, right? Yeah, so you just want to do that to keep it tight, but then also stretch it like this, like a bagel. If you ever worked at a bagel shop, I haven't, but it's just so you can keep shape and that you can keep rolling. Now this part, you just lift this over some, like this. Now this, depending on the diameter of your hair, so that you can put it onto your pony, that's what this is going to look like, okay? Now, this is a difficult step right here, because you're taking one sock and intertwining it with this one. With this rim right here, or this brim right here, or like this, you want to take this sock through here, okay? So leave this brim at the bottom and take your open toes and put it through this part. Put it through the side with the rim of the ankle. Okay? And what you do is you are folding it over like this, like so. You're still pulling it down. So keep grip tight somewhere, anywhere you may want to go shift around or whatnot. And then you just start rolling again. Okay? You want to start rolling again. And this right here is like one of the most easiest ways, like, to even keep your hair up. It's another protective style. It's another protective style. To keep heat out your hair, and even just to like refresh it. It's so easy. It's simple. It's easy, and it's manageable. So you could look as professional as you want or as you need to, and even for date night, it looks good for date night. I seen no comment, because I've seen some of y'all Valentine's Day, and honey, I understand why some stuff has taken place. But now this one is one of the new ones, and I'm gonna show you again. Because this one is one of the new, well, the new sock that I just cut. Okay, so all of this, I'm gonna take it down and I'm gonna do it with you again. Just because y'all been faithful. So open toes, we have, this one's a little bit harder to see. You see the brim? We're pushing this through and we're folding over. Okay. I did this before on my little girl's hair and it came out so cute. I seen another tutorial. It was like, if you do their hair a certain, maybe it's straightened or it's just at a, they didn't sweat it out yet, you can make mini bow, if you know what I mean. Make you know, Minnie and Mickey. You make Minnie's bow in their hair by using their hair. It was so darling. It was so darling. It was too cute. Just wait for Disney. I probably could have sat down the whole time, huh? So they were pushing this through. And I didn't even give it a break. Okay. So I didn't mess up, but I don't, the look of it is really isn't what I'm going for. So, maybe I'm gonna leave it like this because I'm looking at the other side of the sock. Honey, nope, just fix it. Don't be lazy, just slay it. Hey, if y'all come across this video and y'all watch the whole thing, let me know in the comments if y'all felt offended when I was like, I'm not taking mine down. And let me know. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. And actually, going into this time, thanks for staying with me this long. You know. What is this? This is what I'm doing. It's so crazy, and like how life goes and it catch you off guard. You really be looking like, what the F? And you might even be like trying to talk to God and to Yah. I call him Yah. That's my religion. So if you see me out the streets, act like you don't know me. I'm just kidding. You might see me with my headdress. So this is only raw footage for the tube. So y'all probably be talking to y'all like, why have you abandoned me? I be doing that too. But sometimes it may not be y'all. It really may be we may be setting ourselves up by the people that we allow into our space. Food for thought. Okay. This may look like it was a little bit more difficult, but just bear with me. That's all. Because it is, it's a lot of hand, wrist, arm motion. And we just getting through it. You know, but ain't nothing to it but to do it. Okay. And voila. We're back. Okay. Some of these might have like a little crease or something that you might be like, ugh, like I don't like it, look bumpy or something. You most certainly want to get those out, because otherwise your bun won't look straight. It won't be doing what you want it to do, you know. And once you do it for so long and you get like a flow of things, you'll be over here trying to come up with little tricks and kinks and other type of stuff for your own, because only you know what works for you or what's best for you. So remember that, y'all. Even to roll it down, it may not roll down all the time, especially once you get to like a certain size. Sometimes you may have to push in just because it's stretched or just because it's open. But trust me, it's gonna be like, ooh. I say a lot, huh? Pray my strength through y'all. And we're rolling. Now this right here, I showed y'all about the brim. This has a logo, right? So with that, is that not almost like Holy Moly Donut Shop? That almost is, right? So with that being said, it's up to you. You can do it any size you want to. The point is that you want to make sure that it's covered. Okay? So, stay tuned.